Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the easiest recipe you'll ever make, hummus. You only need 3 simple ingredients to create basic hummus. 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and 1 can of garbanzo beans, or otherwise known as chickpeas. I like to use my single serving blender cup for this because it's just the right size. Just want to pour all of your ingredients into the blender cup. I don't really measure out my lemon juice. I just use a lemon press like this. The best thing to do is to take a lemon, cut off the end of the lemon, and then cut the lemon in half, and you're left with a slice just like this. Just put this into your press. And squeeze it right over your blender cup. And this is the best way to get the most juice out of your lemon. Don't worry if it's a little bit too much or a little bit less. You can always add more after you've blended and tasted. I personally have the Ninja blender, which I like because it comes with a full-size blender pitcher as well as 2 of these small blender cups, which you just add the lid, which has the little blender blades. Turn it upside down. Just pop it right in there. And then you can start blending. As you start blending, you may see that all the beans don't fall to the bottom. All you have to do is turn your cup upside down, shake it a few times. You can knock it on the counter, pop it back in there. You may have to do that several times just to get all the beans to the bottom. After blending, you should have a nice smooth consistency. You just want to put this into the airtight container that you're going to be using to store your hummus. Once you've gotten all of your hummus into your container, you can add any kind of flavoring that you'd like. I personally find the plain hummus to be a little bit boring. Today I'm going to show you how to make a feta and spinach hummus. So you're going to need some crumbled feta cheese, some spinach, and some garlic. You can also add some more lemon juice at this time if you feel it needs it or that you did not add enough the first time. You want to add all of these ingredients after you've already blended your hummus so that it's not blended finely in, but you can taste it individually. The garlic, I like to use a garlic press so that you don't have big chunks of garlic in your hummus. The amount of each ingredient that you use is really going to be up to your own preference. For garlic, I like a lot of garlic. So I've put 1 clove in. When I'm finished putting the other ingredients, I'll taste it and I may end up adding another clove. You do want to make sure that you're mixing all these ingredients in with just a spoon. Here's my feta. I do like feta too, so I'm going to add a good amount of feta. But like I said, everything's just kind of to preference, so you can add it and taste test along the way. With the spinach, you don't want to cut it with a knife. You want to tear it with your hands. First, you want to tear off this one little piece, the stem of your spinach. Then you're going to tear each piece into smaller pieces and add it to your hummus. These are about the size of the spinach pieces that I'm tearing. The fastest way I've found to do this is to take several spinach leaves at once, rip off all of the stems, and then tear them all together so you don't have to do each one individually. After adding my garlic, my crumbled feta, and my spinach pieces, I'm going to mix it all together with a spoon and then do a taste test and decide if I want to add any more of any of the ingredients. Alright, so you're all finished with making your hummus. Now all that's left to do is enjoy it. My favorite way to eat hummus is with baby carrots. Now you can store your hummus in an airtight container for up to 3 days, so it does produce a good amount of hummus. If you can't finish this or you don't have someone to share with, then you can half the recipe. Now like I said, the garlic's going to be kind of dependent on how much garlic you like. I do really like garlic and I used a whole clove and it seemed to be quite garlicky. So if you like more, you could add more. If you're not a huge garlic fan, you can either leave it out or do about half of a clove. Thanks for watching!